My wife Liana and I got into a car accident on our way back to work after New Year's. When I opened my eyes, we'd somehow gone back in time to when we first started dating. In my previous life, we were married for 8 years. Things were okay, but she refused to have kids. Turns out she'd been carrying a torch for her childhood sweetheart the whole time. After going back, I decided we both deserved better. We deleted each other's numbers without saying a word. No more hanging out, complete strangers. 8 years later, Liana became a big shot investor. At our class reunion, she showed up with her childhood sweetheart Serge and made a big announcement. When she saw I came alone, she started mocking me. Ryan Carter, I get it, I'm irresistible. You've loved me through 2 lifetimes and you still can't move on. But seriously, stop being so pathetic. I ignored her and took my son's hand. Her face went white. Her eyes turned red. You said you'd only love me, she shouted. How could you have a kid with someone else? 8 years later, I ran into Liana again at our class reunion. I'd been pulling an all-nighter on case files and was dead tired. Didn't even bother changing, just showed up as I was. In the middle of the crowd, Liana and Serge stood there, holding hands, eating up all the attention. Liana, you're amazing. You've only been overseas a few years and you're already a top investor. You're putting Apex City on the map. No kidding. I heard rich people overseas are lined up just to have dinner with her, but she's totally booked. She makes hundreds of thousands just showing up places. That's more than most of us make in years. Liana, I've got some extra money. Can you help an old friend out? Let me make a little profit too? Someone else jumped in. Liana, you and Serge look so good together. Are you guys getting engaged? Liana blushed and looked at Serge all lovey-dovey. Yeah, February 25th. Everyone started congratulating them. Then someone asked, didn't you used to be crazy about Ryan? Do you guys still talk? Wasn't your first dance for him? The second my name came up, Liana's smile disappeared. Her lips pressed into a thin line. Serge squeezed her hand tighter and said smoothly, we're getting engaged, so obviously she's moved on. High school crushes are nothing compared to what we have. Everyone laughed and went back to kissing their butts, but I remembered that first dance. She'd worked so hard on it just to tell me she liked me. In my past life, Liana and I fell for each other right away. We had this crazy, intense relationship in school. She used to look at me like I hung the moon. Ryan, look at me. Eyes don't lie. I really like you, she'd said. I believed her. I gave her everything. Turns out she'd been lying the whole time. I kept my face neutral as I walked in. Someone spotted me right away. Ryan, you finally made it. You know you're late, right? Dude, this is a nice event. Why aren't you wearing a suit? You seriously couldn't dress up a little? Don't tell me you just got off work. Where are you working these days? We've got celebrities here. You should kiss up to them and see if they can hook you up with an easier job. Some people saw my plain clothes and couldn't help making fun of me. From the moment I walked in, Liana had been staring at me. I nodded at her. Just a simple hello. She looked surprised, something unreadable in her eyes. Ryan, after all these years, you're still the same underachiever. Serge gave me a cold look and pulled Liana closer, like he was marking his territory. Sure, he's struggling a bit, but let's not rub his face in it. We're all classmates here. He looked me up and down with disgust. But seriously, why would you show up to a reunion looking like this? You're in your 30s. You should know better. Appearance matters. What woman would want a guy who can't even clean himself up? I've got an extra suit in my car. Why don't you wear it so you look halfway decent? Everyone burst out laughing. The difference between us was obvious. He wore gold-rimmed glasses and a custom suit. His hair was perfect, and everything about him screamed money. Me? I just finished working through a mountain of files and hadn't slept in almost 24 hours. I looked like crap. My clothes were cheap, no-name casual wear. Obviously, I couldn't compete. Thanks, but I'm good, I said politely, then headed for the food. After pulling an all-nighter, I was starving. While I was eating, Liana walked over and handed me a check for $20,000. This is just a little help for old time's sake.